Hello and welcome to some more Tesla news. This is Patrick. You're watching Tesla Trip, and I'm at Beaver, Utah, the supercharging station here. And when I came in for the first time ever, it was full. There was 5 Teslas here, and there's only 4 charging stalls, so half the people are charging at half the rate. And it was crazy. I've never seen this place full before. And you got to charge here for an hour at full speed, so it was like an hour and a half at or more, depending on how people come and go, to make it to Las Vegas. And there's a supercharger in St. George, but it's kind of out of the way. So I figure, what the heck, I'll do my show while I'm waiting, and then I don't have to stop in St. George. I can just go straight all the way to Las Vegas. So, back to the news. Lots of exciting stuff going on in Tesla land. So Tesla built 260 Model S's in September. I think they delivered most of them. They also broke records for deliveries of the Model S and for the Model X. Yeah, but the projections were quite a bit off. I think they wanted to do 1,200 Model 3s in September. And so they're citing that there were some bottlenecks in the production process. So that's part of the reason why they didn't deliver as many Model 3s as they had originally anticipated. But they said they'll fix them in the near term. It's not a big deal. But yeah, they delivered 14,000 Model S's and almost 12,000 Model X's. So a total of 25,000 vehicles were produced during the period of the quarter, which is really a lot of Teslas. And speaking of a lot of Teslas, there was a really good deal on a used Tesla. It was $26,000 that popped up last Saturday, and it was gone almost instantly. I was really looking at maybe getting it for something, but yeah, it disappeared instantly. It had 90,000 miles on it. It was a 2012 Tesla 60 kilowatt hour pack. Probably didn't have supercharging. Warranty was a little bit of it was there because it was in the Tesla used program, but it gone. And if you want to go on the other end of the spectrum for used Teslas, Jason Hughes, the hacker that has been modifying his Tesla, is selling it for a mere $150,000. Now this is the Tesla that he's been retrofitting like crazy, so he put autopilot in it after the fact, and he took he put a bigger battery pack in it. It was an 85, now it's a 90, and then he more or less hacked it to have ludicrous mode on the firmware, which is just crazy. So it's got over 150 horsepower, 170 horsepower, all in the rear wheel. So that's crazy. It's the only ludicrous rear wheel Tesla. Catch is you can't update the firmware anymore, and limited support by Tesla. So I guess if you want it, it would be very unique collector's item, but it's kind of rare and very interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys buy a Tesla that it's been heavily modified? So Elon went on a little storm last night, a tweet storm about Model 3 news, and here are some of the big things to take away from it. Basically, the configurator for the Model 3 is going to be up in 6 to 8 weeks, and even though it's 6 to 8 weeks for the configurator, they can still build them because there's only one configuration. All you pick is the color. So they'll email you and be like, hey, you want the $49,000 Model 3 that's all maxed out with all the goodies? What color do you want? So he's saying that there still may be a possibility of some non-employee deliveries at the end of October, but you're probably looking more like November. And speaking of the end of October, the new referral program changed things up quite a bit. You can still get unlimited supercharging for free and $1,000 credit, but only till the end of October. So if you want to get, if you're on the fence about getting a Tesla Model S or a Model X, you can use my code. It's ts.la Patrick 4254, and you can still get the $1,000 off and the free supercharging for life. And what I would get, or anybody else, if you use anybody else's referral code, it's kind of neat. If you get one referral by the end of the year, you'll get a little Model S. I'm getting one of those, little radio flyer one, so I'll show it off in the video when I get it in November. And you can get a signature Black Wall connector, which I could really use because mine just died. I gotta call Tesla up and see what it costs to fix it, but it's no longer charging my Tesla. 3 referrals, you get the 21-inch arachnid wheels for a Model S, or the 22-inch forged turbine wheels for the Model X. Or you can pick to have 1 week with a Model S or an X. Your choice. And you can give it to a friend, which is kind of interesting. It's not really the same cost. The wheels are worth a lot more, but it is an option. If you have 4 qualifying referrals, you'll get a Founder Series Powerwall 2. That would be awesome. I'd love to have a Powerwall. And 5 referrals will get you an invitation to the next big event that's happening. So, yeah. Or I guess you can pick the early access token for the Solar Roof. And I'll talk about the semi-event in just a second here. So the really big thing that they changed about the referral program is you can now use this referral code for a 5-year extended limited warranty on the Solar Roof when you use the referral code. And then if you use my referral code for the solar or anybody else's, then whoever's code you use would get money. You get $400 per referral, or you get $750 in credit, which is pretty cool. And 5 of them, you get a Powerwall. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, so no advertising this. But YouTube channels can now promote their codes like I'm doing right now. And sorry if it's spam. I'm trying not to promote it too much, but I really appreciate it if you do. If I'm really helping, the one that, kind of answered a lot of questions for you in the comments or whatever, please use my code. Or if you already have a Tesla, thank you so much if you did use my code. Back to the semi event. Apparently, Elon and crew would rather help save the world, and particularly disaster-stricken areas like Puerto Rico with their power grid. So they are delaying the semi event until November instead of the end of October. And I am going to be going to that event, which is really cool. Alex at what used to be Everything Tesla and now E4 Electric is going to be going as well, and we'll be helping each other do the videos, and it should be a lot of fun and interesting stuff going on there. But yeah, I think it's okay that they're delaying it, because they said they're going to concentrate on Model 3, and they're going to be, getting ready to help out disaster-stricken areas. They've already been sending a bunch of power walls over there. They're talking about doing power packs and helping rebuild Puerto Rico's infrastructure. So they're working with the people in charge over there, the government, and I think it's a good thing. Oh yeah, back to the semi. Elon saying it's done. The prototype's done. But yeah, they're just going to wait a little bit longer to do the reveal. And the cool thing is they're actually giving people that already bought their tickets for planes and hotels, they're giving them refund. They're paying the difference on the non-refundable tickets back to the Tesla owners. So Tesla's a really cool company. They really care about their customers, and they go the extra mile for them, even when they technically never gave the exact time of the semi-event, just a day. So people probably should have waited a little bit longer to buy their tickets, but it's tough because they get more expensive the longer you wait. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I'm going to read off a couple of the questions that you guys had during the live chat here. And Joey asked, will that code work for a Model 3 reservation? And the answer is no. It's only for a Model S or Model X. You can use it on inventory ones, though. So if you don't want to wait around for a Model 3 and you see a smoking deal on an inventory Model S, these are like new ones that just have like the showroom ones that have never been registered. You can get pretty steep discounts. Or I guess they're not technically discounts, but Tesla marks them down. That's the only way to get a discount on a new Tesla is these inventory ones that are a little bit older and maybe were on the floor or whatever, might have some miles on it. There was some that were like $30,000 discounted. So yeah, you can use the code on those, but not Model 3s. Sorry. Anyone going to the Model 3 meetup? What's the Model 3 meetup? I don't know about it. Is this with the Model 3 Owners Club? Post in the notes. I want to know more. In the comments. Very cool company. Shucks. Yeah. Sorry. So I now have enough charge to make it to Las Vegas. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching the show. Please subscribe to the feed and click the little notification bell. It helps me know that you guys are watching and that I should keep making these silly little videos of me traveling around the United States in my Teslas and doing live little news shows. And I will see you guys again soon. I'll probably post another video during my time over in Las Vegas. And thanks again. Oh, wait, I guess one last thing. Joey says, I forgot, will the Model 3 come with supercharging, or will I need to buy the big package to get that feature? Do you know? All of them are capable of supercharging. Model 3s will not have free supercharging. There's a chart on Tesla's website where you can kind of pull it up for the Model 3. And it kind of explains how the supercharging is going to work for the Model 3. It's based on the state that you're in and how much it costs per kilowatt or per time. The regulations are a little bit different on a per state basis on how much you end up having to pay. I thought it was in here somewhere. But yeah, it's not free on the Model 3. That's kind of something they're reserving for the Model S and the X Premium. But it's still like anywhere between a third as much as gasoline to half as much as gasoline. And they haven't said, but they probably will give a little bit of free supercharging like they do with the Model S if you don't use a referral code. Anyways, I gotta get going. I gotta get to Vegas. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!